Right, good morning everyone. Bit of a weird one today. Well, this is weird for a start. It's my first time doing any sort of recording outside, but it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, so good time to practice because there's not very many people about. But yeah, the reason I'm here at 6 in the morning is we're having the sign installed today on the front of the shop, and it has to be done before the mall opens at 8 o'clock. So yeah, the sign guy said I had to be here between like 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. And I'm knackered as well. It's like 4th of November, I think, today. So it's the morning after the US elections. Still haven't decided, still haven't found out who's going to be president, but I've been up all night watching the election, so I'm a bit bog-eyed and delirious. So yeah, anyway, that's what's happening today. We're getting the sign up. Still all feels a bit pointless, to be honest, because it's right at the beginning of lockdown, and it looks like, let's say 4th of November, we're not going to be able to open until the 4th of December. So I was hoping this was going to be a bit more sort of fun, because it was like as soon as the sign went up we was going to be able to open the following Monday, but now it's a bit sort of bittersweet and symbolic, but it is what it is. So let's go get that done. I look proper rough. Didn't look so bad out in the dark before, but coming indoors, it's not a pretty picture. I needed my beauty sleep. I didn't get any last night. Anyway, so I've come in the unit, and the sign guys haven't arrived yet, so I'm just pottering about, doing a bit of cleaning, because it's still a mess from the other day when me and Leanne were putting all the stock out. We've had some more stock arrive as well, just a couple of t-shirts, and these pillows that I've been trying to put the cases on. Look at the state of that, how wonky that is. All three of them are equally badly done. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or I just haven't got the woman's touch. So Leanne's going to come have to sort that out. I'm rambling because I've genuinely forgotten what I turned the camera on to say. I'm so tired. Election fatigue. Oh, that was it. Yeah. So, I think I mentioned last time that it's getting colder now. That walk out there in the cold just then was not pleasant. So, yeah, I've come into the unit now. Lift the shutters up, and I don't know if it's like a little refrigeration unit overnight or something, but lift the shutters, walk in, this sort of wall of cold air hits you as you walk in, and now, like, you know, my fingers are freezing. We're getting very close to being able to sort of see your breath, which isn't great for obvious reasons, but also it's early November, it's only going to get colder, and we're not going to open now till early December when lockdown's open, which means it's just going to get worse in here, and the heating's become a major stressor. I can't even talk. So we had sort of two options really, because we're down to our last like £500-600 in the bank, and the fact that the aircon isn't working. I think I told you about the aircon. If I didn't, just quickly, it's been okay in here for the past couple of months, and I only tried it for the first time last week, and it's not having any of it. It's not warming the place up at all, so I think it's broke. But it's pricey. Went getting some quotes and stuff just to get someone to come out and look at it was like £90 plus VAT for the first hour plus a service fee. I think it was like £140 or something just to get someone to come and look at the system to like diagnose a problem. And when we've got £500 left, that's not it's not feasible. So I was thinking, maybe just get some like little electric heaters, but that's a bad long-term solution because they're nice and cheap to get in, but they cost a fortune to run, and this is a big space to fill. So luckily I found somebody who's going to come and check it out for 35 quid. Professional, not someone dodgy, it's someone recommended by these guys here at the mall, but they're going to come and do it nice and cheap. Maybe they're doing it as a favour because we're like a little non-profit or whatever, but I thought it worthwhile just actually getting it diagnosed, because it'd be a shame if it was just a case of, you know, I'm just pressing the wrong buttons, or it needs a bit of fluid poured into the system or something, and you know, for the sake of 35 quid I thought it's worth it. So yeah, that's what else is happening today, and hopefully the sign guys have got to be out of here by 8 o'clock, and the aircon guys aren't turning up till like 10:30, 11. So I might go get my head down on that little makeshift bed upstairs for a couple of hours, press the reset button. So yeah, there we go. Right, so that was a complete bleeding waste of time. So I've been sat here on my arse now for 2.25 hours waiting for these idiots to turn up to come and put this sign up. Got here at 6, it's 8:15 now, and now they can't do it. So they needed to put the sign up between 6 and 8 because that's when the mall is, the staff are here but none of the shops are open. They can't put the sign up when the shops are open, customers are walking about because of health and safety or whatever. So I made special arrangements, like with the kids, getting the kids to school. I don't usually come to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, like getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock, getting ready, coming here, making sure the kids can get to school and all that nonsense just for these idiots to mess me about. So now I've got to make that awkward phone call where I'm going to have to ask for my money back for a refund, which might seem a bit sort of reactive and unreasonable or whatever, but the thing is, I feel like when someone lets you down like this, you know, explicitly mention to them it needs to be done at this time. They've put it in the contract here that they'll put it up before 8 a.m. On November 4th. So it's in the contract. I know they're going to try and argue the toss with me, but I'm not interested, because if I can't trust you to turn up the first time, it's no good them turning around and saying, oh well, you know, we'll rearrange and we'll definitely turn up, because no, you can't be trusted the first time. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So, no.
Good morning, Brian speaking.
Hi mate, I'm just ringing up to arrange a refund on an order we've got with you guys, please.
Alright, what's your name,
My name's Danny, calling from the William Tuke Research Foundation.
Danny calling from where, sorry?
The William Tuke Research Foundation in Stretford Mall.
William Tuke. Okay, no worries. Who's been dealing with your job? Who's your account manager?
I think it's, is it?
Yeah, it will be. Okay, no worries. I think this order's been printed and produced and it's been approved.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be installed today, this morning, and nobody's turned up, and we've been sat around waiting for hours, so I'd rather hand the job to somebody else now, I think.
Right, okay, I'll speak to someone in production, but we've got your contact details, haven't we, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, I'll get someone to give you a call shortly.
Alright, cheers, thank you.
Okay, no worries.
Right, so this just gets even more annoying. So you just heard me then speak to that guy. He said he was going to go speak to his manager would get back to me or whatever. So that was about almost an hour ago now, and his manager did get back to me, but the little coward didn't ring back. He just sent me an email, and in the email he put, sorry for the inconvenience, but even though it said in the confirmation email for Wednesday the 4th of November, the actual appointment was actually booked in for Thursday the 5th of November. So he's put, we could either come by this afternoon or we could keep tomorrow's appointment for Thursday the 5th of November. So I've just emailed back and said, first of all, we spoke about this about 10,000 times. Went over this with them over and over and over, emphasising you can't come during the mall opening times. It has to be early in the morning or late at night. And so he said fine, and that's in the confirmation email. It's in all the confirmation documents to be installed prior to 8 a.m. But the thing that's really annoyed me is him blatantly just lying about the appointment was supposed to be tomorrow, because it wasn't just in the confirmation email. It was in two confirmation emails, two separate emails that it said Wednesday the 4th. It was also written on the method statement, and it was also written on like the insurance document as well. And so that's 4 different documents this date was written on. And I wouldn't mind, but that guy that's emailed me, the reason we picked that date is because we agreed to it over the phone while we was on the phone to each other. So just lying about it, which that annoys me. I was happy to sort of renegotiate something if you could just be honest about it. If you just say, oh, we messed up, or the idiot in the van that was supposed to come and install it this morning didn't get up in time, like fine, but don't lie to me. So I've just said no, forget it. I want a refund, and I've been through the terms and conditions on the website, and they're in breach of contract, and they've got a list of conditions under which they're not under breach of contract, like an act of God or whatever, and like a weather storm, or things to do with the economy, or logistical problems with the vehicles and stuff like that. But being an irresponsible idiot, and admin errors aren't listed under their terms and conditions, so they're in breach of contract, so I want my money back. But no doubt we're going to end up fighting over it, because they've already printed the sign, and so they're going to want to not waste the money on it. But no, I'm not interested. And especially when I've just said then I was happy to renegotiate something, I don't know that I am, because if I can't trust you to turn up for the first appointment, then there's no reason for me to believe that you're going to turn up for the second appointment. And especially dragging myself out here at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's just not on. So no, we'll see what happens now. We're dragging this out. No doubt we're going to get into a fight over it. We'll see. But I've got an hour and a half now to wait until the aircon guys get here, if they get here. So I'm going to go get my head down for an hour, because I'm annoyed now. Okay, so I'm going to give up on trying to have a nap. There's my little makeshift bed there. It's freezing in here. I've been laying there about 20-30 minutes or something like that, just trying to relax, drift off, and it's just too cold. I'm just shivering, lay there shivering. So I need to just get up and do something, move around, get my body temperature up. In fact, I should probably get on that now. I've got about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes until the aircon guy gets here now. So I'm just, oh my god, it's even colder out here. So I'm just going to sort of potter about and try and do something. Oh, I know what I can do, actually. I was thinking I could go downstairs and start. We've got a bunch of pizza boxes and these cardboard vases to do the chocolate bouquets and stuff like that. I could start putting the boxes together, but I've just realised this will be quite indulgent actually, considering how cold it is. So all these, got these cups, this glassware, all these bowls and stuff in here, all that stuff needs washing, so I can clean up the sink and then do a bit of washing up, keep my hands nice and warm with the warm water. And I've just noticed something else. I was just about to say then, I've just got a bad feeling about today. So the sign didn't work out, and I've asked for a refund. They haven't got back to me. No doubt they're going to say no. So we've got no sign. We're probably not going to get a refund, or we're going to have to fight for it. And then I'm thinking, it's that cold here. I've just got a feeling the aircon guy's going to turn up and say, your system's knackered, or it's going to cost thousands of pounds to fix. And then, so I've said we've just gone into lockdown again for another 4 weeks. And yeah, so we have got some stock in, some foodstuffs. and in the cafe we're doing sweets and cakes and biscuits and things like that. But I've just noticed, so the sweets here, you can see the date on them there, so they're okay till September next year, but got a tub full of biscuits there, they're no good after 21st of this month, so that's a waste of money. And yeah, no, they're goosed. And then we've got these as well, which I can't. Oh, yeah, they're goosed as well. They go off even quicker. So, yeah, that's another pisser, I guess. Some of the stock that we've got in is going out of date, and it's going to go to waste, end up going in the bin, or maybe we can give it away to somebody. I don't know, maybe the guys in the offices at the mall here can make use of it in their kitchens or something. Yeah, today's turning out to be one of those days. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with that. I won't bother filming it, just me washing the pots. And then with the aircon, I don't think I'm gonna bother filming that either. It's not very interesting. Me and some bloke stood next to a thermostat umming and ahhing about whether or not it's any good. So I'll go get some washing up done, keep my hands warm, and then I'll just let you know the results of the aircon, whether it's good news or bad news. So, as was to be expected, the aircon's knackered. So, and not just like knackered and needs fixing, but knackered and is completely unfixable. So, guy was here like 2.5 hours fiddling about. He thinks he knows what's wrong with it, but basically the system's so old that he tried looking up some of the parts for it, and they just don't exist anymore. So there's nothing we can do. And he said to get a new system like this installed new would cost about 10 grand. So funnily enough, I haven't got that in the bank to get that sorted. So yeah, been one of those days today. And honestly, it's so cold in here now. Even pottering about and working isn't doing it. Like, my hands are just absolutely freezing. Honestly, it's so cold in here now that I was kept taking breaks outside to get warm. Outside, early November, it's sort of raining, there's a bit of a cool breeze, but it's warmer out there than it is in here. So I guess we're going to have to, I don't know, have to buy some heating. It seems to be, done a bit of research, and like the cheapest heating to run, like portable heating that you can just plug in, is infrared, but it's like about 150 quid per heater, and that's just for a small one. And I think in a room this size, it's going to need 2 or 3, and then there's the back room there that's freezing, and then there's the kitchen upstairs, and then the office, consultation rooms. So I mean, that's what, 500-600 quid right there, and we haven't got that. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But yeah, the guy that came was nice, and he only charged us for an hour as well, so 35 quid, which, not as nice of him, but could have done with some better news than that. But I've had enough today. Been one of those days. I'm going to go home. I've got plenty of time to sit around and think about everything, because we've got another 4 or 5 weeks before we can even legally open the doors. So, and I'm too cold. I can't stay. I'm shivering now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I just want to go home now and get warm and be moody for a couple of days. So hopefully next time I see you, something nothing but positive to tell you.